Hey, Facebook, I just tried to do a video and it disconnected, which is super annoying, but my internet's horrible. We live in the middle of nowhere. But I'm doing a take two because what I'm saying is really, really good. So when I was in Orlando, Florida last week for Funnel Hacking Live, it's just this business event, super amazing, got to 3,000 people, it was awesome. And you're like, what does that have to do with me, Josh? Well, it has to do with what is called your moral obligation. I talked about this on my podcast today. If you haven't listened to that, hey, David, thanks for coming back, David. My connection's not good. Hopefully this one works. And but here's my point. So the biggest leaders in like business and politics, oftentimes they're narcissistic. That means that they don't care about other people. They literally don't feel anything other people feel. Okay, that's kind of messed up. It's really messed up. But that's why people can like scale their business and sell and like climb over people to get to the top of their corporation. Hey, Tim, that's messed up. Like I've never been like that. I deeply care about what people think. And maybe that's bad, but it's not bad because it's good because you should care. Like you shouldn't be held back by your fear, but you know, caring about other people's thoughts and the way that they feel is good. But with your small business, here's the issue. The issue is that you are taking your foot off the gas with growing and scaling your company because you're super scared you're going to fail, or you're overthinking everything, or you might look stupid, or you might fail, and all this kind of stuff. So here's the deal. It is your moral obligation. I'm talking to my tribe, my people. I'm talking to the blue-collar entrepreneurs out there that are watching this right now and are going to watch it. You know who you are. You do the right thing when no one's looking. You actually care about your customers. You care that you provide a quality service. You care about the people that work for you. I know that you do. You know, I'm like this positive, motivating guy. So the people that I'm connected with, they're like that, okay? And you might not feel awesome. You might not feel like this big motivational thing, but I promise people are looking up to you. You have influence over people. All of you do. Somebody is watching you. And the sad part is I was talking to some people in my boot camp earlier today, and it really got my wheels turning, that they're so talented, they're so capable, but they're super freaked out and they hold back. And that breaks my heart because the narcissistic evil creeps that are in politics and they're just climbing the corporate ladder in like the financial world on Wall Street, they don't care about other people. But the reason they succeed is because they go 110 miles an hour clawing and grabbing at what they want. I would much rather have like my family, you guys, my family of blue-collar entrepreneurs that are fighting the good fight. I want you to go 110 miles an hour and get what you want. That's way better. That's way better, but you're holding back. So here's my main point, and I'll wrap it up. When I was in Orlando last week, I learned this concept. And I've heard it before, but it didn't stick in my brain like it does now. The concept is very simple. It's called the moral obligation. And it's amazing to me because there's many times in my life when I've held back on selling stuff, I've held back on pushing harder on going for it because I don't want people to think that I'm really awesome. I don't. I'm super scared of that. I don't want that to happen. I don't think I'm awesome. Ask my wife if I think I'm awesome. I'm always like, oh God. Like I have big goals and visions, and probably you do too, but you don't want to like come off the wrong way, right? And when it's time, like crunch time, and you have to sell your stuff, here's what I want you to understand. Because you do the right thing when no one's looking, because you actually do care about other people, it is your moral obligation to sell your services, whether it's lawn care or carpet cleaning or retaining walls or seal coating, or I don't care what it is, whatever it is that you do. If you're this type of person where you actually do a really good job, you invest in your team, you over deliver every time. If you're that person, you have to sell more of your stuff to more people. You have to, because you're screwing over your market by not doing it. They're going to go with the competitor who's doing services for beer money. They're going to hire that guy because you didn't push hard enough to get your foot in the door to really lay out your value proposition and explain to them how awesome your company is, because it's true. It's true. You are the best, right? It doesn't mean you're cocky. You're not. The fact that you overthink and think, well, I don't want people to think that I'm out. The fact that you're even thinking those thoughts is the evidence that you are not that person. The person that says, oh, I'm scared I'm not going to be a good dad. I'm so, that guy, he's going to be an amazing dad. He's going to be awesome because he's thinking in that mindset. So I don't know, but remember, it's your moral obligation for your customers, for your local community, and for your staff that you push harder, that you sell. If you're trapped in the field and you're doing all the work yourself, you're slowing your growth. You have to go Sell your stuff to more people, not because you love money, not because you're trying to be awesome and appear awesome to people, because it's about contribution. We need more good people, and people in the home services industry in general, the ones that I know, I mean, there's some exceptions to the rule. They're good people. They worked really hard as a technician, or they worked for someone else, and then they got the courage to start their own thing. And then when they start their own thing, they take great pride in the service that they provide, which is amazing. But then because they take great pride in the service they provide, they're super scared to let go of the wheel or to let someone else come into the business. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then even if they have a team, they hold back on sales and marketing because they don't want to let people down. They don't want people to think that they're awesome or they're pushing too hard. They don't want their friends and family to see that they're actually having success and feel jealous and make little comments at Thanksgiving. All that stuff is garbage. It doesn't matter. Hopefully this made some sense because I'm on fire. It is your moral obligation to sell. As long as you're not a scumbag, as long as you're the person that does the right thing, you have to sell. It's not about you. It's not about you, man. It's not about you. It's about your community and your employees and the opportunity that you're going to create for all the people that are going to work for you, for all the young people that are going to work for you that you get to influence. You can literally change a 22-year-old's life when they get around you and you actually care. That's not cheesy. That's real. I've done it lots of times. It's huge. Go sell your stuff. Don't hold back. I love you guys. You're awesome. It's cold in Michigan compared to Florida, but that's okay. I'm going to go in and see my kids. Take care. Have a good night. God bless.